From Minute Maid Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Christian Javier.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here's Trey Turner. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and we're underway. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to third and caught. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Trey Turner.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And first offering is fouled off. What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him singing was Aaron Judge. One down, base is empty. In the dirt. Maldonado to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper getting ready to hit, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. That pitch in for a strike, and that is strike 1. And 2 as he waves at that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. Home run number 10 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter can do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. And that is gone. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-1.
In there. And so now 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next offering way off the plate. JT Realmuto on deck for the Phillies. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And he walked him.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
1-0.
And the 1-0. That one missing inside. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And there's a ball. On the ground to third. They get the force, and the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill for the Phillies, Ranger Suarez. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Jose Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Oh, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working.
Take a look at the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
To the right side. Stop. Out number 3. So the Astros leave one. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's a strike.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Popped up. Pena grabs it on the run. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
The pitch. And he pops up the bunt. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one lifted to left. Dubon settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's Turner now. 0 for 1 so far. Next pitch is popped up. And that is that. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Fires over to Hoskins. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. That one's in there, 0-1. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. And takes low for ball one.
I think what's so impressive is that he had some really big shoes to fill in Carlos Correa departing as a free agent. And this kid looked like he'd been in the big leagues for a much longer time than he had. Very impressive on both sides of the ball.
Two now. Bounce to the right. Takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Mauricio Dubon stands in now and watches strike one. Good eye right there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
That really wasn't a bad pitch at all, but hitters these days just aren't afraid to get up on top of the plate.
Martin Maldonado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Dubon off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the 0-2. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Houston. Back here at Minute Maid Park, leading off, Kyle Schwarber. And the right-hander back to work. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Right-hander kicks, deals. The punch out there, and there's 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Harper in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering is fouled back. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses in the dirt. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Joe Perez. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Perez hitting ninth in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Abreu up to hit. On a line, base hit. Schwarber fires it in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Next pitch misses. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Perez, the lead runner, out at second. Abreu on at first with nobody out. Got him. And one out now. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And he's already singled in this game. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. Outside.
1-2.
In the air, left field. Schwarber puts it away, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tucker, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Two outs. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 2-2 now. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
He goes down looking. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Astros nothing. Here in Houston as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Javier back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Nick Castellanos goes deep. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
JT Realmuto steps in.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Dubon makes the catch, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Marsh stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 down now, and here is Edmundo Sosa. And the first offering is not close. The Astros have some action in their pen. Seth Martinez up and loosening in the pen. Taylor, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-0. That's out to center field. McCormick makes the catch, and that'll do it. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Chas McCormick. Strike on the outside. That's strike 1. They say it went.
0-2.
And now the lefty goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. In there for strike 1. Chris, here's a weird note, at least to me. Jeremy Pena is the first rookie shortstop to homer in the World Series. He did it in 2022. It had never been done before when he homered against the Phillies. Slow roller to third. And foul ball.
Yeah, he's very grounded in his approach to the plate. He's on the plate, not worried about getting beat on the inside part, which a lot of guys are. He's not worried about it. He can cover the outside to end, and that's why we see him get the barrel to so many baseballs.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Off the mark there. Ball 1. One now. They say you win.
1-2. The count.
Right side, and that's just foul. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Marsh makes a nice running catch. So the Astros lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, Trey Turner now. The wind of the pitch. 20 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. And the righty deals.
1-2.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into free agency after that season.
Fly ball down the line. Dubon drifts towards it. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. That's inside. Line drive. Hauls it in, 2 away. And now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Harper.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Phillies down. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Joe Perez. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging, and there's one down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Abreu in the box again, takes a strike. That's in there, and that is strike 2. The 0-2. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And he deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The line to kick the pitch. On the ground to the left. What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Bregman up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a base hit into left field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And it gets by him. Here's Kyle Tucker. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bregman at second. Altuve at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. And misses inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
At the belt and fires. Stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Kicks and fires. And now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
First and second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I'll tell you, with pitch counts being such a big consideration in today's game, an amazing fight at the plate like this ends up being incredibly valuable. Running that pitch count up, no matter what the result ends up being, he's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
And now it's 3-2. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He will score, and it's now a 2-run game. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ranger Suarez will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
McCormick in the box now, takes strike 1.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hit weakly on the ground. Sosa zips it to first. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Seth Martinez takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 245 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Martinez, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Rafael Montero appears to be getting loose. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The kick, the 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And that one finds its way through. Castellanos headed for third. The throw in.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Brandon Marsh now at the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Check on the runner, and he's back in standing. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. One and 2 here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. This is Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Castellanos on third. Realmuto on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Bregman is under it. So it's no. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Pena, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
This one in the air, center field. Marsh pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Duvall in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Castellanos makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Joe Perez digs in now. Next offering is down low. 1-0. Ripped to short. Turner. Jump throw. And that is the inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Phil Maton comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes a pitch. Sosa, the next to hit, takes ball one.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. The 0-2. Line to left. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Throws to second. Oh, the throw is wild.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Fought off foul. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Right-handed reliever. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And they take a 3-run lead. Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 3. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dubon puts it away for the out. 2 away. Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies.
Rhys Hoskins.
There's a strike. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is outside. Kicks and deals. Now a fly ball to right center. That one opts against the fence. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Rafael Montero.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Smash to the left side. Over to Abreu. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The wind of the pitch. And a strike. Soto, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that is in for a strike. Strike 1. And that one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 5-1. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the 1-0.
No, that's inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Righty to the plate. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Stott in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Runner from second scores as they add on, and the lead is up to 5.
A couple of singles back to back. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. Ripped into right center. Base hit. 1 run is in. Stop around third. He'll score 2 runs are in. It's 8-1. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
This to third. Bregman to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Hector Neris getting loose out there. Left-hand batter waits. That's through there for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Here's Harper now. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. That one inside. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And that one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And here it comes. Harper runs. Throw to second. Out there. And back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Craig Kimbrell gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the pitch. That's in there. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Schwarber brings it in. 1 away. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
McCormick checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Righty delivers. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. The pitch. And ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him swinging. 1-2-3 go the Astros. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. Stanek back to work. And that's too high. Stanek, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
And there's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
This one popped up. Pena makes the catch, and there's one away. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And that one lifted in the air, center field. McCormick makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto, the next to hit. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That was a moonshot. And they add a run. It's 10-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now, Brandon Marsh. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And strike 2.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with his speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. There's the strike. Kimbrel, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Martin Maldonado. Now into the game, Josh Harrison. He'll be out in left field. Also into the ball game, Dalton Guthrie. He takes over in right.
Now playing right field.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Dalton Guthrie.
Line drive, base hit, right field.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Maldonado leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3. So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they blasted the Astros 10-1. The Miami Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they crushed the Cubs 8-1. The Atlanta Braves swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 16-7. The Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-2. Patrick Sandoval got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the Halos past the Brewers 3-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. The Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-3. Yu Darvish earned the win, his 4th this season, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 4-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Kevin Gausman earned the 3rd W of his season, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Mariners 7-2. The Guardians put together 10 total hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The White Sox defeated the Rays in extra innings 3-2. Spencer Turnbull got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings as the Tigers claimed victory over the Orioles 2-0. The Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-2. The Cincinnati Reds pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 10-8. The Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.